Hey guys, just wanted to do a quick update video because obviously the last time we spoke on the channel, it was a lot about the shoot, obviously the food, the donut, the actual process behind the shoot, and you guys really love that content. We got lots of likes, we got some subscribes, and I just wanted to give an update in terms of where I'm at post-shoot, in terms of the struggles, where I'm at with my food and everything that's really went in between. So obviously you've been dieting for 16 to 20 weeks. What a lot of people want to get out of this is that you maintain some sort of a physique. You do this in a healthy way when you're transitioning into your off season or gaining phase or improvement season, whatever you want to call it. And there's certain ways we go about that. You can either go recovery diet where calories jump back up towards maintenance, more of a instant health kick back in, but not really worrying about aesthetics. The other way is a reverse diet where we slowly reintroduce things. For me, it's kind of been a mix of the two. We have definitely increased calories a lot from where they were prior to carb up and prior to peak week, but they're still not so massive that I'm gonna completely blow out with my physique. Now remember as well, with my calories, I'm still having untracked meals at the weekend, and to be honest, there's been a bit more of like an untracked weekend rather than untracked meals. So hunger has still been high quite overall, but that's something you're gonna have to put up with post-show, right? Post-shoot, whatever it is. Like probably for 4 to 6 weeks, you're not gonna feel yourself. You'll feel a little bit better energy-wise, but you'll still have hunger issues. Like somebody said to me yesterday, it's like whenever a lion is out hunting, right? They're going after the gazelle, they're going after the zebras. They're gonna be chasing it for a while. They might have a couple of days without a kill and they're gonna be hungry. When they finally get that kill and everyone tucks into it, they're not going to be satisfied right after, right? They're going to want another kill. They've scratched the itch a little bit and they've filled up a little bit, but they're going to want another kill. So they're going to want to go out and find that kill again. And it's just like you've been dieting for 16 to 20 weeks. You finally get that bit of freedom. You finally get that bit of relaxation. You can have some nice food. You're going to want more of it, right? So I thought that was a really good analogy to kind of explain it. But what we want to do in this phase is to get as much muscle on as possible in as healthy way as possible, and also maintain a lot of sensitivity towards carbs, because the leaner we are, we're going to be more sensitive with our carb and nutrient timing. But if you blow the arse out of it too quickly and jump your food up massively, your off season is over before it's even began. Because think about it, you put too much weight on too quick. We know those people who put on, 20 to 30 pounds, like 10 to 20 kilos post-shoot. A lot of it's water, but a lot of it's going to be body fat too. And then like, where can they push their food to? They're already on low calories apart from these few days they've had, that week or two in between. And all of a sudden their daily food is more like a diet. So it feels like they're dieting longer. Whereas the way we're doing it now, it's more like a reverse diet with slow increases in calories, mainly coming from carbs and fats. Protein's been consistent at 250. We've upped the carbs to 375, including my intra-workout drink, so 350 grams of carbs from food, 25 grams from carb powder. Fats have went up from around 40 grams on average to 50 grams. And we're staying quite lean. I feel quite lean, I feel quite vascular, I feel like I'm in a good spot, I feel like I'm using my food well, I'm testing my blood glucose every morning, and I'm pretty much in range apart from the days where I have the weekend refeeds. And to be honest, those are meant to be like an untracked meal that kind of went off plan a bit. The first 2 days, the first weekend immediately after the shoot was meant to be an untracked weekend. Saturday night, Sunday was meant to be untracked, then Monday was meant to be back at it. That went to plan, went straight back in, then had a cheat weekend the next weekend where I had 2 days in a row where I just didn't track things. The following week, so that we're now week 4, coming up to week 4 post-shoot. The following week was quite good. It was like one meal and didn't really blow out too much. Then this weekend, I kind of had a little bit of a snacksident where Friday night I was home alone, I was watching some TV, stuff that I like to watch. I was like, this would go really well with some chocolate and crisps. And the snacks that happened where I literally couldn't stop myself. Like, silly amount of calories later, I felt like shit and was like, oh shit, I blew it. But it was needed at the time. Well, I'm gonna say that, but it probably wasn't needed, but mentally it was needed. Just remember that these things will be psychological boosts rather than physiological. Like, my calories are a lot higher now than they were. Like, I've survived on a lot lower than this. I don't need any more food, but psychologically I do. And it's probably gonna be 4 to 6 weeks post-shoot by the time I start to feel normal again and that hunger starts to subside. So with these little jumps, every time we do that, we're getting a little bit more regimented, we're getting a little bit more closer to being satisfied at each meal. And it's just learning over trial and error what we need to do with my macros to make sure that I'm satisfied throughout the day and that I'm not getting low blood sugar, that I'm fueling my workouts. And remember guys, that's the thing. This phase is not about body composition. Obviously, we want to maintain health markers. We want to stay as insulin sensitive as possible, but the goal is gonna be performance in the gym, adding muscle, and it's gonna be beating a logbook. And I am doing that. I'm getting stronger every week. Not all-time PBs, but PBs for this rotation, and these are just gonna keep going up and up and up. So you need to shift your focus from solely physique-based to maintaining somewhat of physique while also fueling performance, in my opinion. And yes, you guys will struggle. I personally struggled a little bit with hunger, but just remember that, like I said, the lion isn't satisfied after that one kill, and it's a case of long-term, you will be fine, you'll ride this out, and everything will work out in the end. So that's just my 2 cents on it, guys. It's where I'm at. Food's in a good spot. I'll probably get another food bump when I check in with my coach on the weekend. I'll still be having my cheat meal on Saturday night, potentially a couple of drinks. But it's just a case of relaxing, finding your groove, find what works for you, and make sure that if your coach is either keeping your calories lower and slowly reversing it or bumping it up reasonably fast, that you're comfortable with that and that you actually know why they're doing that, so you can get on board with the reasoning behind that, rather than just eating like shit because off season, bro, or excessively dieting because your coach is just being a little bit cautious and wants you to keep the shreds so that then they're good. They need to have a reason for everything, and they should be able to explain that to you and get you on board with it. So that's my 2 cents on where I'm at, where my food's at, and why you should be talking to your coach. Now, if you're watching this post-shoot or post-comp, I hope you're in a good spot. I hope you know why you're doing what you're doing. And I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, please subscribe, please like. The more we get on the channel, the more I know that you guys actually enjoy this and it's worthwhile for me making these. But please have a great day, have a great week, and enjoy your post-shoot and post-comp food if that's where you're at your own journey. Thanks, guys.